So good evening everyone and welcome to my live stream. Today it's 12 a.m. Mag-uumagahan na guys. Midnight pala, midnight. And it is August 8, Tuesday, 2023 and the time is, 12 a.m. midnight po. So kamusta pa tayo dyan guys? Medyo late na tayo nag-stream. Kasi medyo busy tayo pag set up ng Call of Duty Mobile but still hindi tayo makapag-live stream ng Call of Duty Mobile, guys. I don't know. Oh no, nag-reset pala, no? Sayang. Ay, hindi. 4 pa. So, check ko nga. Na-full na ata yung reset natin. Ay, hindi pa. Nice. Lakas ng volume. Ba natin muna. Yan. Okay, so 2 times. 2 times. times 2 bonus. Electro and pyro. Okay. Oh, can we match? Siguro. Pyro and pyro. Okay. Electro and pyro. Electro and another pyro.
Leave it to me.
Kaya natin. Tingnan natin yan.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Ito. Let's go. Let's try kung kaya natin. Hopefully na kaya natin, guys. So, while we are loading, ang bilis naman. Magsishare pa sana ako ng live stream ko. And we're live, guys. Sorry, delay na tayo. Late na tayo ng live. Try mo. Pero ata yung buttons pa.
No escape.
Kaya natin. Hindi ata.
Come a little closer.
Never sa Ben.
Surrender and be gentle. Not so hard. Must keep training. Come a little close.
Can we put a food? And pwede.
I taste blood. You're in for a little. Get them!
Skill ba ng slime ko? Ano nakasuman?
Out of the frying pan!
Welcome back. Last. Kaya. Grabe yung pa-shorties. Let's go. daily login muna tayo sa dito guys. May dadating na message sa atin. Grabe yung casualty natin. Lugi tayo kay Amber. Mali. Iba yung sendan ko. Hindi tayo makapag-live.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Mag-heal pa. Nice. Okay, back ulit tayo siguro doon, no? Mga 30 minutes lang siguro tayo guys na gameplay kasi update na natin. Save lang, ito lang. Siguro para mag-boost yung fire, yung fire. Kaya ito lang muna.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Wait lang guys, keyboard.
That's more like it. Nice and spicy. Eat this.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Huh?
Tapos ang damage ng package nila na cryo.
Get back!
Get them! No one escapes my sights.
Sayang.
My lubrica.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Sakit naman ni Lodi Cakes.
You're toast! Boba, get them! Go, go, Barry!
Times 2 yung bonus. Hello po, sa
Ad
viewers
Astra.
natin dyan. Kumusta po tayo dyan guys?
Ad Astra.
I-recall pala. I-recall ko na lang yung dalawa. Ika-cancel ba? Okay. So, bali maka-cancel pala. Sayang. Okay lang. Para at least isang bagsakan na sila. Baka nakalimutan ko nakaraan na kunin. The same different. New quest. Quest. Okay. Mission na ata yung quest na to eh.
Haven't you heard?
Nag-ride ako kanina umaga eh. Oo, isa na lang. Mamaya 3 hours. That is 2 AM. Magre-reset na siya. Big eye. All the characters in here. If we check our wish, we have 7. Uy, we can try for another one. Pwede. 3 more. 3 lang yung kailangan natin, no? 3 lang. Make a wish. Make a wish. That is 3. Wala na. So let's make a wish, guys. For the constellation of Wanderer, sana, no? Wish me luck. Here we go. Rider. Uy! Yes! Farozan! Ito yung kailangan natin si Farozan, guys, para sa combo. Sabi nila malakas na mag-support si Farozan. Kaso animo, no? Double animo pala tayo nito. Katilong ko. Sorry. Yes, we got the Farozan, guys. We're lucky. Yay! Kasi ito, pag ano ba? So, dalawang animo pala yung combo. Support na to si Farozan para kay Wanderer eh. So, double animo pala to. Bali, mag-add ako ng Pyro. Kasi yung Pyro may 20 points pag magkaroon ng swirl. Compare sa ibang elements. Yes, we got the Farozan. Farozan, and the Farozan uses a bow. Okay. Yan si Farozan, guys. Yes. Stardust, wala na tayo. Ano na to, mga not very important items.
Rabbit.
We're lucky to get Farozan. As you can see, this is Farozan. Sabi daw sa mga na-research natin, si Farozan yan po. And anong kailangan ni Farozan? Just a berry. Desert of Sumeria, excuse me. And then, tetrahedron. So, need to collect henna berry. Tapos yung mga ito para sa mga samurai from the Eremites. Okay, let's go. Siya yung wing type na ano. At least may idea na tayo. I think I can upgrade her. Yan. And check. Baka ma-ascend ba natin siya? Yung next na lang yung hindi.
Aren't you an
Ito na yung lacking natin. 30 plus 7 transient mattress. Ano ano pa yung bago? May naka-highlight daw. Wala naman. Daming malalakas tayo na na ano, na animo, tawag ito, animo. Ito pala. 4 star lang siya guys eh. Ito yung 5 stars. Lahat na to 4 star except dito sa dalawa. So ubusin natin to guys. Saan pa yung next nito? Double. Tama. Dito nga. Overflow. Overflow mastery. Double dragon. Malakas kaya to. Mga malakas yung Taishan Mansion. Liu. Ayun. Report nga natin dito. Hindi ko na-try yung ibang mga area eh. Hydro, Cairo, and Pyro. Dito naman nakalagay. Ito naman, nakadala tayo. It's gonna be kaya.
This will be interesting.
Tapos si Barbara.
I'll take care of it.
Then I prefer na gamitin si Beidou. Can we upgrade Beidou, guys? It's not enough.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Kulang tayo ng ano, sayang kata sana. Probably Pyro yung kalaban natin eh. So ito yung build natin guys. With the elemental resonance. Resonance, tama na. High voltage yan, hydro. Iba-iba pala. Dito na pala yung electro lang pala yung depensa natin. Yes, parang Pyro nga yung kalaban natin guys.
Let's dance.
What's the
Hindi
hurry?
lang ilang ko guys, sorry.
My, surrender and I'll be gentle.
Dodge. Don't push your coolant.
Oh, ready, steady, go.
Get back. Dodge this.
I'll protect us.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Dodge this. Freeze.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it. I kill you. Don't get frostbite.
Let's spark things.
I taste blood. Freeze. Dodge this. What's the hurry?
Let's take it.
You're in for a little.
Let's do.
Oh, so sorry.
Halos 3 minutes. Pero okay lang, medyo kaya pa naman natin. Buti lang yung pagkain na na-waste natin kanina.
Cool it. Dodge this.
Yun na. Boss na. Wala na silang pay. Tapos na yung 3 attempts natin. More on physical damage pa tayo kay ano no, kay Zor. Physical damage pala, tama naman. Until level 8 lang ata pag epic eh. Until level 8 lang. Attack. Bago silang stats. Wala, okay. That's good. Physical damage. Ito, inasa natin till 4 lang. Attack percent. Wala pa nagdag sa attack percent. Wala no. Dagdag HP. Okay, baba lang HP. Energy nga lang. Kahit ano lang, kahit level 8 lang to. Okay, baba natin konti. Okay, gusto may bonus tayo. Yan, HP. Ginawa ko 16, no? Minax out ko talaga to. Dapat 8 lang. Ito 8 din data. Palalakasin na natin konti. Para may random tayo natin. Natin max out siya. Ah, geo damage pala to.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Wala akong electro resistance ata eh. Hindi ako nakapaggawa.
Hey.
Show resistance. Ay, isa lang. Isa lang maano natin ngayon. Naubos natin kakaano grind sa ano. Okay. So, electro. Na-modify na tayo dito. So, let's go. Set muna natin yung character. Pyro type. It's a pyro type. Oh.
Just sharpen my spear.
Okay lang to. Yan.
At the ready.
Si Mika ata. Go si Mika.
Let me double check our equipment.
Healer si Mika din eh. Do we have good weapon set? Electro. Wala tayong electro. Hindi tayo mag-burst ng Cairo. Kasi dalawa naman yung Cairo natin. 95, 80, 81. Plus armor tayo, shield.
Race you out of the frying pan.
Freeze! Engaging! Dodge this!
Okay. Almost 20% pa yung
Let it rain.
Freeze! Providing cover fire!
malahati.
Nice and spiked. Get it.
Oh, patay ka.
Tired.
Kahit naman noon.
Booba, get them.
Final warning!
Okay.
Leave the wounded to me!
Race you. Nice and spiked.
Cool it! Providing cover fire!
Go, go, Baron Butt.
Keep your cool!
Booba, get.
Freeze! Cool it!
Sige na, kunti na sana.
Nice and spiked.
Dodge this!
Ito na ata.
Hey, yeah.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
Nice, tapos na. Increase elemental charge if the character uses a catalyst or a bow. So may lightning prism na tayo. Malapit na natin mapa si Razor. Yan, isa na lang bukas. And we're good to go. Omnimus Mask. Let's try to check. Omnimus Mask. Let's go see it. Omnimus Mask. I think I can grind to craft the Omnimus Mask. Sap tayo dito. Animus Mask. Ito yung need natin. So, I guess, ang kulang na lang natin, guys, is the, if I check again, double check natin, resource. For our level up. Yan. Kompleto na yung mask natin. Kompleto na dito. Now is this. 3 na amethyst chunk. Okay. 3 na amethyst. Ayan, 3. Uy, timing. Sakto. Saan ba ito makukuha? Electrohypostasis. Electro Regis Vine. Pero ito, anong drop? Ito. 60. Hypostasis naman. Ate yung boost. Ay, hello! Sorry. Hello, Extomis. Hello. You should do the Archon quest after this. It's very cool. Yes, thank you so much for the comment. Shout out in our YouTube page. I am trying to finish my Archon quest also. But the problem is, I need to finish a side quest, which is the Illuminated Beast of the Sea of Clouds. So this is the one we will check. Yeah, here we go. So hopefully I will finish this side quest so that I will be able to proceed to my Archon quest. Yes, it's very cool. And once we are done with this quest, well, it will be easier for us to access the Inazuma. All my my targeted characters need to be in Inazuma. The materials to be able to ascend them, just like Shikanoue Nahizo and on the Wanderer. Here we go. Side quest. This is the side quest, I think. So thank you so much.
It's
Thank
shocking
you for
how
the
much
comment,
work there is to do, even for the 3 of us.
Yes, thanks so much. Shout out in our YouTube
And
page.
she's been
Hello,
handling
hello.
it alone all along. The Chising secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the...
Even though the Chising have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Julian Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the 3 of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the 3 of us are used to doing.
Speaking of Julian Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times.
That's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload. We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mount Outsong? We should hurry up.
So
Paimon hopes we can find her
probably I'm
there.
gonna use my Wanderer for the fast movements. I guess I'm gonna search it here.
Are you sure it has
But
to be
my
me?
Wanderer is a very low level due
Fine.
to the
Let's get this over with.
Wish me luck.
fact that the materials we need to ascend is not yet available. So we have no choice but to proceed to this area. Okay. To finish this side quest. To be able to proceed in Inazuma. Hopefully soon.
The wind rises.
Here we go. Will be much faster with the use of the Wanderer.
Let the show begin.
Squall and fury. The wind rises.
And then
Quit following me. Behold.
oh, we mute again. Is that Zuhan?
Too slow.
Zuhan.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the
So now
entire
we'll be
trip.
able to get to Inazuma
In fact,
at
the
last.
relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Right then, sugar.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Sheesh.
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
We believe too.
May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Argus. Okay, complete. Okay. So, we can now set sail to Inazuma at last. At long, long last.
The wind rises.
800 probably we're going to teleport back to Liyue. At last, guys, we're going to Inazuma. Yay! Inazuma.
Squall and fury.
Going to talk to Catherine to proceed to Inazuma.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway.
Okay,
Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Here we go. Stand Eternal Eothemia. Eothemia. That is 1,300. I thought it was quite near, but yep, it's quite far. Here we go, guys. We're going to Inazuma.
The wind rises.
We're going to Inazuma. Yeah.
Quick, follow Squall and Fury. Too slow. Behold!
Three, two, one.
Freeze!
Huh?
Squall and Fury.
There we go. Just right now, so we're going to do something else. But yep, we're going to the Inazuma, guys. Here we go. We're almost drowned, guys.
Behold!
And we're going to Inazuma. Here we go. Beidou, is he already here?
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
There we go,
Well, now
guys.
that everyone's here, we
We're
set
going
sail
to
for the land engulfed by
Inazuma.
storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Anchors away. Oh, here we go. We're flying. And we are spectating the traveler. Oh no, he's there? I thought he's going to the Leo. Yep, explore. Nabulag si Baby. I don't know why she's blind. Ayan, eye patch. There's an eye patch. And there are 2 anchors. Here we go. We're going to Inazuma, guys. Yay! After the braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcor finally comes into port. Here we go to the Electro Archon. Hey, this looks good, guys. Sheesh. The era of the Electro Archon. As you can see here, a new scenery. And this is the Inazuma. And we landed. The land of Inazuma. Here we go. Child.
Oh, hi there.
Hi there. So another character will unlock soon. This is a Hydro type.
So, you finally made
Toma.
it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
Oh, nice.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
A traveler.
No need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
Oh no.
If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if
Toma.
it's all settled,
So
I'll
child
be
is
going.
different from
I wouldn't
Toma.
want to be
I thought
caught with my
they
sails
are,
down here. I do have a wanted fugitive
just
on
one,
board after
but
all.
It's a different
Oh,
character.
right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain
Here
Beto.
is Captain Beidou. Bye bye. Bye bye, Captain Beidou. We will see you soon.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Register.
I thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Yes, welcome to the Inazuma area, guys. Here we go. So it's kind of small. Okay. Yep. But still, it's kind of far if we are going to use our cryo. So, yep, we are in Inazuma, guys. Yes, at last. At long last.
The wind rises.
So, this is Inazuma. Hindi pa natin nakita sa map.
Quit following me.
To Kageyama.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush. anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Too slow.
Dito tayo. Kailangan natin buksan yung area.
Squall and Fury.
And here we go. Sayang na natin
Quit
ang
following me.
word.
Too slow.
It is the new, a different in the new stage of the 7. Here we go. We unlock the Inazuma, guys. Yes, the Narukami Island. So it's a small island, huh? Okay, I see it now. So we are not yet in the mainland, or maybe we are. Rito Inazuma, and this is Tatara Suna Inazuma. So we are still in Inazuma. Okay. Oh, so we need electro sigils. Electroculus. That's what I think.
The wind rises.
I see it now. What's up? Yes, at last. We can use our wonder skill.
Behold!
There we go, we unlocked the first Electroculus. So we are going right here. So this is the Outlander Affair Agency. So Eureka the Inspector. Welcome, Trouble.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000.
Thank you ever so... But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Grabe. Mula sa 2 million mora, it's down to 600. 2,600,000. See the difference?
What? She went from 2 million down to 600?
Yeah.
There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
So where are we going?
The wind rises.
So I have to talk to someone around here. Maybe Kaiser? Huh? Oh, cut? Where's the cut? Okay. I thought... Go to the National Trade Association, understand, remember, situation. Maybe this one? Where is the CC? Is it CC? Ah, okay, this is the Kurisu.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
So sad though.
Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do? But Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down.
Yeah, maybe.
If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
Okay, we're done.
Squall and Fury!
So we're gonna have to find him. That is 54.
The wind rises.
Usually under the tree. Maybe that is corner. Wait, I forgot.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret, got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place. and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Behold!
Toma.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
The wind rises.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt. Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue. Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on. Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna find
Squall and Fury.
Tapos
Quit
Toma,
following
no?
me.
Okay, it's a different one. I thought it was Toma.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Green.
Sa likod niya mismo, no?
Too close! That's too...
Come out, I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
Seems like he's noticed us.
Re-reset ba? Okay. Akala ko sa bababa siya.
Too slow. Quit following me.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro!
After him!
Which one should I choose?
Enjoy the blessing.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing...
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
The wind rises.
May evidence.
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
The head and ledger.
Too slow. Upon the gale.
Going to the association. Here we go.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name! You Outlanders have no respect for the rules! Seize the merchants! We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady...
What is that? Automatic lang
of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma? What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Quit following me.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Yes.
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
Okay.
You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
And we're done with the first quest from Inazuma.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so... did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Let's try. So, let's check if there are any different parts of these. Oh, so these are new plants. I thought we can foraging. So there's nothing in here. We will proceed to the Rito escape plan. So Rito escape plan. So there is no
Behold!
What do you call this? Electroculus in this area. Only mint. Okay, let's check it on here. There's a paper. Enigmatic page. Did we get it? Yep, did we get it?
Stop there! Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
We're gonna proceed here. We're going to the I guess it's the
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
Pinagalitan sila. Pinagalitan ka, boy. Wawa ka naman. Hiragi Shinsuki.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo
Shinsuke.
Commissioner
So,
and
no,
head of the
select
Hiragi
you.
clan.
Shinsuke.
It's an honor to meet you both.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. 2 travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel.
Is that true?
Is that true?
Yes, we
You
are.
heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent.
This is
Well
the
then,
Vortex.
you must know the Genshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300
What?
Shinsen, would you?
300?
Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Halt, you two!
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Would,
So
dear
this
traveler,
means
would that
she wants
I
you to
put in-
secretly meet her at night? But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's
The
going
person
on?
here, invitation to an unknown letter after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you will be courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company.
Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
Okay. So at 6 p.m. in this area. Okay. Of course, we have to teleport this and then switch the time to 6 p.m. or 16. That is 16, right? 16. Let's move to 16. I guess this is the time. That is 3 hours. 2 hours. So I hope I got the time right. 18. Sorry about that. It's 18. 6 p.m. That's correct. 16:02. 6 p.m. Around tonight. So our targeted area.
Squall and Fury.
This is it. Here we go.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to
Hiragi
introduce myself.
Chisato.
I am Hiragi Chisato.
Chisato.
This is technically the second time we
Hiragi.
have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
What?
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass. Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a
I'm gonna
very
end my live
arrogant-sounding
stream, guys,
woman
after
just a
this
few days ago.
quest. So
They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito.
it's almost 1:39
fact,
a.m. here
It was
in
the
the
first time I had
Philippines.
ever heard my father
And
speak
I'm
so
a
respectfully
bit
to someone who
sleepy.
wasn't the shogun.
So I guess I'm gonna end this
We
quest.
don't have much
After the
time.
end of this quest,
I'll tell you my
be
plans to
ending
help you
my
off
live
the
stream.
island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Is this a side quest? I nope, it's not. Okay, still. That is 78.
Quit following me. Behold.
Okay, we're gonna see each other again here.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain
Dispense if
punishment
it
will be
fails to do
duly
so.
dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself.
Yes, but that's not the
Well then, if we're through here,
Yes, my lady.
Here we go. We're going to fly. So there are certain, probably some geoculus, you know,
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Okay. Can I switch? Okay.
Freeze! No one escapes my sight!
Oh no, I don't have my special tap.
Freeze!
Don't push your luck.
Get him!
Cool it! Wait, can I teleport back and cancel this quest? Can I? I think I can. Okay. I have to set first my characters so that it will be much easier for us to defeat the enemies. With Razor.
We're going to hunt.
And Changling.
I'll bring my seasonings!
Switching to... Yep,
This will be interesting.
Enough. I'll try to use...
There's still a long road.
Here we go. So... that is our target. That's right here.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to...
My lady.
Is there something...
No.
So the...
My lady, you aren't suggesting...
Please, do...
Yes, of course.
Now, do you really...
Shinojo. Well, yes, but...
Well then...
Yes, my lady.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully we can defeat them. Usually they are right here.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Oh, so sorry.
Get back!
The artifacts.
Picked the wrong... There's no end to this. My lucky day.
Get them!
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Win!
That was... I taste blood.
That really is your turn! Boba, get them!
I got carried. Picked the wrong test subject.
We'll put some potions. Potions. I mean, to restore our health powers. Health. Yep, something like that. Health points.
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Don't get frostbite.
Freeze!
Dodge this!
You're open!
Get back!
Cut down!
Hope we reach the destination. We already reached the destination, nice.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that He's the one I love.
The one you love. Shinojo, did you honestly think that... What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift. All right.
Shinojo. Maybe he's in love. And we're done with the secret Sakura favor. Offer the electricity gels to the secret something. So that is twice.
We're finally on our own way again!
We have another waypoint,
I
guys.
suppose it's time we find Toma.
That
Now,
is
where did he
Electroculus.
say he would meet
So,
us again?
that's it, guys.
Oh,
We're
right.
gonna end our
Kawaii
live stream
Tea
today.
House.
So, first, before we end, we will get that Electroculus. Electroculus. Here we go.
This
With
had better
our
be
water,
important.
It is much easier for us to grab that. And we're done. So thank you guys for our YouTube viewers. Thank you so much for watching my live stream. It's already late, and it's around 1:49 a.m. in the morning. So we're gonna have to sleep, guys. So before we end our
The wind rises.
stream, we will secure. We already access this. I think we already accessed this waypoint. Yep. So we are done accessing this waypoint. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my live stream. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe in my Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Twitch. And I will be live streaming tomorrow night again. So please keep on supporting, guys. And I think we're done. Yep. So we're almost there. Once we unlock the Inazuma, we will be able
There's
to
no need to exchange.
secure the resources. So it's the one. Probably I'm gonna upgrade this. For the next one, we have enough. I can grind for this one. So also, Shikanoe Naizuo, as you can see, we lack of a Oni Kabuto. That is Narukami Island, Tatarasuna, either of the two areas. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Have a great day, everyone. Good night and bye bye.